My Science Culminating by me, Alexis Kubinik. Reflection. The unit I enjoyed the most, biology. Why biology was my favorite unit? I enjoyed biology the most because I love animals, the earth, and I'm always interested in learning more about animals, the environment, and the earth. Also, biology was my favorite because I liked the lab related to studying the smaller organisms in Boulevard Lake. As well as, biology was the best because I found the concepts of environmental stewardship, biodiversity, and ecosystems very fascinating. The unit I enjoyed the most, biology, continued. Favorite topic 1 in biology, displaying stewardship towards the earth. Displaying environmental stewardship means that you're showing care, consideration, and taking it upon yourself to help the environment, whether you are helping the environment through small, subtle ways or in larger and more obvious ways. Displaying environmental stewardship generally means showing care and respect towards the earth and all its inhabitants and organisms living on it. I liked this topic because I have always felt a deep connection and respect towards the earth. I was always taught to respect the earth and to take care of it whenever I can. So, when we learned about the term, it helped me learn more about how to help the earth, which I really appreciated. Favorite topic 2 in biology, the 5 biomes of Canada and some of their characteristics. The 5 biomes of Canada are as follows: boreal forest, deciduous forest, temperate coniferous forest, grasslands, and tundra. The following paragraph lists the biome's name and shows the corresponding characteristics of the biome. Boreal forest, a biome consisting of spruce and fir trees which bear pine cones and needles. Deciduous forest, a biome consisting of maple and oak trees who lose their leaves in the winter. Temperate coniferous forest, a biome which has different types of needles and cone-bearing trees such as Douglas fir, Sitka spruce, and western hemlock. Grasslands, a biome consisting of few trees, although it is covered in various grass and shrub species. Tundra, a biome consisting of no trees and only has various species of shrub, hardy grasses, mosses, and lichens. I chose this topic because I've always found topography and the study of different biomes interesting. Therefore, when we learn more about this, it piqued my curiosity and answered some questions I had about the different types of biomes in Canada. My least favorite unit this year, physics. Why physics was my least favorite unit? Physics is my least favorite unit because I found that even though I understood it, I didn't find it interesting, and to me it seemed like it was only about memorizing formulas, circuits, and the ways that electricity flowed. Overall, I found that physics didn't interest and fascinate me as much as the other units did. Careers in science. Career in science I would choose: zoologist and wildlife biologist. What does a zoologist/wildlife biologist do? These are 3 of the many things that you might encounter while working as this job. Operating in a park and educating people. A zoologist/wildlife biologist is the perfect job for animal lovers. Firstly, they take care of the animals inside the zoo or wildlife park. Also, they might give visitors a presentation of the special features of the animal. They go out into the wild and take samples. A zoologist/wildlife biologist may also participate in fun adventures. Such adventures include going into an exotic environment like a rainforest or a mountain in the steppes and taking samples of the water, forestry, and blood samples of the animals. When they return back to the lab, they share their findings with other scientists. They observe animals in their natural habitat and prevent animal extinction. If you love to travel, this job may also be perfect for you. A zoologist/wildlife biologist may actually operate in their specializing animals' natural habitat. A zoologist and wildlife biologist may also brainstorm ways to stop their specializing animal from becoming extinct. Also, they may propose these ideas to other scientists. How much does a zoologist and wildlife biologist make annually? A zoologist makes a decent amount of pay. The median pay of a zoologist / wildlife biologist is pretty good at around $64,650 annually or yearly. This is around $33.94 per hour without any tax deductions. What kind of education is required to be a zoologist / wildlife biologist? A zoologist / wildlife biologist requires different levels of education depending on what one wanted to study. Although, if one didn't want to spend a lot of time being educated, one could still become a zoologist. For example, entry-level positions only require a bachelor's degree in zoology, microbiology, or chemistry as the minimum. If one wished to be able to conduct scientific studies, one would have to have a master's degree in a specific field you specialize in. Finally, in order to conduct in-depth research projects in the wild or teach university students, one would require a PhD in the aforementioned subjects. Is there any companies that would hire or will hire a zoologist / wildlife biologist? There are many various companies that could consider hiring a zoologist to work for their organization. One of the more prominent and popular organizations that would consider this may be World Wildlife Fund, or WWF for short. The World Wildlife Fund specializes in preserving and protecting wildlife and the earth for future generations. A groundbreaking headline that relates to zoology and wildlife biology. Daily briefing. In praise of fundamental research in biology. Resist the temptation to push for quick returns on basic biology research. Implores a Nature editorial. Plus, ants make milk to feed their young, and a beak fossil appends the bird evolutionary tree. Finally, these are my references cited. Thank you for watching my presentation, and I hope you have a good day.